back to CT Time. My name is Aziza Red, and as you all may know, today's topic is pandemic business. Did your starting business survive COVID? And as you guys know, I have my boss right here with me today.
CT Time.
He is the owner of a striving, thriving business with only good reviews. No, they were shaking behind us.
Only good reviews.
You know? But today we're here to talk about pandemic business. As most of you may know that during 2022 and 2020 and just when did COVID start?
It started like late 2019, but like the whole pandemic.
Early?
Yeah. The whole pandemic started in like 2020.
Am I the only one that feel like we didn't really age during that? Like that year.
Some people really do think that we got Mandela. Like
yeah, like that's a dark year. That's a leap year. But dang, started back in 2019. I guess that would be right, early 2019 because
it was like late 2019.
I am the mother of a COVID baby. We lit, he's bad. So I can't say that my son being born in 2020, then early 2019 would be
just late.
The start.
It was like
late 2019 because I remember I had like the last baby shower before COVID.
Either way, like still, the fact that the pandemic lasted for like 2 years, you know, some people still think that the pandemic is alive till this day, but it's not as harsh. Yeah.
That's another talk. That is another talk. We gonna go to the dark realm another day.
Right.
Okay. But today, we reeling it back in, and we are talking about all the money y'all got. What y'all do with that money? Yeah, y'all, what y'all do with that PPP money? Everybody not happy no more. Where the PPP money at? Yep, that's what we're here to talk about. That's what I'm ready to start talking about.
I would like to know what did everybody do with their PPP loans. Like, I hope a lot of y'all didn't go to jail. Like, I hope a lot of y'all spent some of y'all money for the right reasons, I should say.
Speaking speaking of those of you who might still be evading some of that stuff, and y'all still got time to make your business look legit if it is not. Because if it does not look legit, you're looking at bank fraud, money laundering, wire fraud, mail fraud. They just being unnecessary at the mail fraud. Like, really? Because you mailed it to me? It's just crazy.
It'd be a lot. They really want to know where their money went. Like, this is government money. This isn't somebody's, like,
But they were just handing
money.
out willy-nilly. But I'm really happy that, it's starting to feel kind of scot-free to me, though, if you are doing something that you're not supposed to. But, like we do know, we're supposed to be talking about the legitimate businesses like this good noodle over here.
I mean, even if your business is a fraud, I'll put
make it look good. Like, man, you want to buy your whole family Tim's? Put your logo on it, okay?
It can be anything.
That's office materials now. Office Tim's.
You guys could have just been playing games for 2 years straight. And as long as you made $5 a month.
You could even have made it so that your PPP would be organized to pay yourself for 11 months at a time. But would you just like the lump sum? But yeah, you could have just set it up to give your own self a paycheck every week. And that would not be fraud because you're working for your business, and that would be you using the funds for your business. So 11 months, that's a year.
It's a lot.
That's a year. So you could have organized that to do that like for at least 2 years off of the loan if you did it.
They weren't thinking straight. They were just thinking like $20,000 free. Oh my gosh, I can give me a car. I can give me a house. I didn't do that. Look.
We have the actual business though. That's what I'm talking about. It's everybody all like, my girlfriend sell cupcakes. I'm gonna get a loan in her name. Like, like now it's like, oh, your apartment building got the address. Everybody know where she lives now. Like, sheesh. And then you have an actual business, actual everything set up, and you didn't take advantage of the bands.
Because I wasn't starting off. I was already technically well established. Like, I've been doing this for like years. Like, I still get money in and out. Like, so why do I need a loan when, I want to make sure like I'm actually leveled myself.
He decided that he was too good for the PPP loan. That's what I got from that. Sorry.
Dang.
That you're too good for the PPP loans. But many other like famous big powerhouse people did take advantage of it. Like Kanye West, Khloe Kardashian, Reese Witherspoon. Like, a whole lot of influential people took advantage of that, the PPP loan and the loan forgiveness, as far as them just like getting forgiveness for all of their debts. Kanye is one of the most notorious ones for that, using the PPP and the COVID relief and stuff like that to clear all of his debts. That's big for me.
But there's the word of wisdom.
Like, he really did move his chess pieces. Don't hate on him. Go ahead.
No, I'm not even hating.
You trying to hate on Kanye?
Actually, I respect for what he did. But no, I was just gonna say, give a rich person like a few $1,000s and watch it flip and increase dramatically, right?
You're a rich person.
I am. Oh, shoot.
Well, just a minute ago, you was like, I get money. What? I don't need no loans. Did y'all just hear him?
Money comes
I
back
wish you had a
and forth.
replay person. You are looking for an assistant, by the way.
Yeah, I definitely am looking for a next person to hire, though.
We need somebody.
There's somebody to be all like,
Be over there.
just somebody pressing the button, so I
And
can
if
be
you guys
somewhere
have any
else.
questions about what we're talking about right now, feel free to call that number over there underneath Rich Ray, or to email us, text us. We'll read it out loud. We'll check those comments in a sec. But
Always check comments, we do.
And also, if you are the receiver of a PPP loan and you want us to stop talking about y'all like you ain't use your money right, like what y'all do? Let us know, because it is beautiful, like seeing. Of course, I'm gonna step on black women. Yes, but yes, okay. So it's also seeing all the black women that started all these businesses, and they're still there, versus, I'm not going to really just compare us like that, because we all won,
No, we win in one way or another.
It's my problem with y'all, like, scamming and stuff like that, like, our black men, getting these loans, like, you could have literally went completely legit, like, but you using your loan money to get all these trapper clothes, you pretending to be the biggest drug dealer in the world. Dude, that's a loan. Get some suits.
Well, they don't hear
like,
that.
no, that's crazy to me. You got all these Pelly Pales in those suits? What are you doing?
They say read the fine print, but y'all don't read the fine print for real. And that'd be the whole issue. That's why a lot of people ended up in jail on the PPP loan. Like, oh, it's a grant. Like, no, loan and grant, 2 different things. You gotta pay that back.
Fuck the fine print if, sorry, beep beep. But F the fine print if nobody's going to jail for real. They made a couple examples, but I think they're still trying to find who stormed the Capitol. They ain't worried too much about that. You feel me?
It's coming.
But y'all got it.
It's coming. It could just be tax evasion. You know, they're gonna be in jail 5 years later for like tax evasion.
Here we go again. They're giving you time to invest in your business, all that one stuff. I'm sad that so many people rape the system that they're not gonna do another wave of the PPP or the loan forgiveness or the COVID relief or any of that other stuff because y'all got y'all's for sure. Y'all got y'all, ain't nothing to show for it. What I'm talking about for show, no show, but y'all got it for sure. No
I am happy for those who did use that PPP loan, or for those who did use that COVID time to actually get up on their business and, you know, just keep on running. Even if they fell on their face a few times, they're still running today.
Let's give it up.
Man, I'm proud of y'all. I'm happy for y'all.
Listen, every voice, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too hard on the people that decided to, like, I don't know, but being a business owner really isn't for everybody.
It really isn't.
Same like doing hair, other stuff, and that's okay. Don't waste your money, don't waste your resources trying to like be somebody you're not, you know?
It's always that we was kings and queens.
It's
like,
okay to find somebody that has the drive that you don't have and invest in them.
Just invest.
Invest in them.
And you can still get that money back.
Tenfold, they paying you because you invested in them. Just have your paperwork right.
Especially they got an LLC, an actual corporate like ID.
Kiki, go look out for me later. No.
Oh, remember when you get up? Like no. Put the money in their hands. Put the money in their business. Matter of fact, like show up and be like, I heard you need new shirts. I heard you need new shoes. I heard you need your walls did.
Okay, so we gonna write it down.
All right, we're gonna write it down.
Because guess what? Who's trying to get audited? We gonna write it down. Mm-hmm. Okay,
tax write off for you.
Expense.
And you making boss moves and you ain't even running a business.
You know, you just pop up. Expense. Doing your thing. And guess what? Guess who credited that 800?
You know, I was thinking right now, like OnlyFans and those premium Snapchats and all that.
That's a business.
Like with
the
cash
app. Can you get a PPP on your pussy?
You can, technically. Yeah.
Hey, no. I got a real small business. What are you saying? I didn't know.
No, so I was just on TikTok today, right? And like I'm learning new things about adult entertainment stars, just from TikTok. It's funny, but every month, look, they gotta get tested. I'm talking about actual professional adult. I'm not talking about like, you know, they're coming up. I'm talking about like people who work for like Brazos, digital playgrounds, things like that.
I know you're not saying this because I just brought up my small business.
No.
Don't do that.
I'm just... Look, I'm just saying, like, you know, those people who are actually like up there in the business, you know, they're putting in. They're getting their tax write-offs finally. Like it's getting fully legit now.
Hey, I'm salty. I ain't do that one.
And for people that's doing Cash
You can't
App,
tell me it ain't working.
and for people that's doing the Cash App, premium Snapchats and all that,
okay,
you owe taxes next year. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, why did y'all do that? Because what the ass literally paid for itself. If I would have knew that, y'all would have been salty. We would have to be doing the podcast standing up.
She forgets that she's hired just to look cute, you know. I don't know.
You like my conversation.
I do. just to say, like, she got 3 jobs here. Like, she's supposed to be like, call in, conversate, and be all like, hey, y'all, tune in to see me.
They want to see you too now, though.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'm ugly.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
Take your ponytail out. I don't know why he got all serious. But he was just flowing or whatever in the AC. It was nice.
I need to see that. I'm very mad.
Okay.
Still, just, you know, that's great, though. Like, you know, I can now do tax write-offs with my Cash App. And there's also, like, some game systems that I bought this year, some games I bought this year that I can put as a tax write-off because...
Are there any auditing tips that you feel like you should give anybody?
Just anything that you buy for your business, that you actually buy for your business. Like if you own a building and the building's in your name as a business residential, anything that you buy for that building, you can automatically put that as a tax write-off. And if you have people on your payroll, that's an automatic tax write-off. Like Jeff Bezos isn't paying taxes for no
Put
reason.
yourself in your payroll.
Do that. So
I don't got no employees. Bitch, you work every day.
all that. And then, you know, once you get to that point where you gotta put people on payroll, that's an instant like, hey, I paid this dude like such and such amount of money this year. Take that off. But, you know, a lot of people don't think of it that way. Getting my first
You
self-employment.
get your money back when you pay me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that money. What's he playing with? What? He get the money back that he paid me? I'm gonna need that money back.
I don't get as much back as you think.
I need it.
It's just the
That's my money
it's
back.
Ohio taxes.
Like you be like,
You want your money back.
like what? I should have told her.
Still get back anyways. Nah, when you get your first self-employment tax form though, that hurts. Like, so for those people who did survive, like starting off their business,
I put that shit off. I'll be like, I'll do it next year. They be like, do you want to do that shit from 2016? No, I'll do it next year.
No.
Do you want to do that shit from 2010?
I got
Next year.
actual checks last year from self-employment, and man, that hurt. Those taxes hurt. But I'll do it again.
Does not paying your taxes affect your credit score?
It can, but it's more so a whole legal thing. They'll take you to jail before
Yeah, I
they just
know.
mess with your credit.
The jail part.
Yeah. Like, oh, you ain't paying taxes?
They
You
fuck
don't
around
deserve
and
to
do
live
mail
here.
fraud because they had to mail it to you.
That. And they'll call you too. Sometimes they
The
just...
feds.
Ooh.
Mail fraud is the feds.
You don't
It's
wanna get that
already
mail.
getting government money, but like when they put mail on there, that's scary. That's
don't-
why you bring it up like, bro, you gonna go to jail.
It don't matter where
feds.
you move.
And they be like, what you in here for? Mail.
It don't matter where you move. They gonna send you that mail.
It was
And-
bad.
You keep ignoring it. They just gonna knock on your door. You'll be at work.
They know where you live, they mail it to you.
You work too. Like, it don't matter. They gonna knock on one door. You better pay your taxes. Yeah, just because you got your Jordans, it don't mean
Do
that
you feel like
actually got
it's
the
hope for
Jordans.
businesses starting up in 2022?
I mean,
Is
if
this a
you,
good time to start a business?
it's always a good time to start a business. There's always a risk to start a business. It doesn't matter if you started today or if you started during the pandemic. Like, you gotta know what you actually are hungry for. You gotta actually know what the other people are hungry for too, and you gotta be able to deliver what they trying to, you know, eat and bite on. And you just gotta deliver at a substantial amount.
Speaking of delivering, can we talk about consistency?
That's another thing.
And I'm gonna hold CT time accountable. There are times where we don't come out with an episode, and I do like to apologize to you guys about that. But one thing that we do, at least try to do, is come out on our Monday that we're supposed to do. Even if, well, that's part of consistency though. Like just being able to deliver something when it's time. But is what you're delivering gonna be great? That's the question. When you're delivering it, is it gonna be great? Do you
It's
want to
not
put your
always.
name on it?
It's not always great, you know. My friends always tell me there's no such thing as bad publicity, which is technically true, but do you really want to be known as the guy that runs around in your underwear for the rest of your life for money?
Hey, people forget the baby was in a diaper.
Man, like, for real.
They'll forget.
They eventually forget, but then, like, there's that one guy on Reddit that just brings up all your old stuff. Like Doja Cat getting canceled 3 times.
Somebody did that to me today. They were like,
oh,
weren't you on that show? I was on live and everything. I was like, I flamed her on accident.
Like, here's a link. Hey, this you, right?
Like, don't bring that up.
You was on that
I'm
one
sorry,
show, right? You don't be acting like you all nice. So, yes, that used to be the thing that we said back then, but now the internet exists, and now you
It's so permanent. Internet is so permanent.
Yes.
It's terrible.
It's a lot of stuff that you did in the 90s, stuff that you did in the 80s. You know, Bill Cosby, just stuff he did years ago.
So, are people allowed to grow anymore?
You're still allowed to grow, but it doesn't matter. Like, Facebook is still putting people in jail for stuff they did 5 years ago.
So let's say I go on a whole spiritual journey, like I get talked to by Buddhists, and now I'm like, da 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 da. They go pull up a tweet from when I was like 7 and be like,
You can come out looking like Erykah Badu right now. You know, all the sage everywhere. You know, all that
first
stuff.
of all,
Hey, listen.
my mom ain't that good of an example. Cause she don't get on the way she transcend. Oh nah.
This woman had men transcending.
Nah, the way she transcend. No, she too raw. She too raw.
Okay, we
They
can,
shouldn't have gave Ma the internet.
we can talk about Tabitha Brown. You can come out looking like Tabitha Brown, and they still gonna be like, you ain't Tabitha Brown. You Bonquisha from like this.
Right, I don't even wear braids no more.
Nah. Your hair all natural in the fro.
I'm no
and
longer Sharkeisha.
You cooking the vegan soul food, and man, they gonna remind you about the time you was cooking chitlins.
But it's at the same time, like, yeah, F all the code switching. Like I was just saying, like, okay, yeah, you got a business, yeah, da da da. You don't gotta buy suits, but put your logo on them Timbs, okay? That's all I was saying, for real.
I did a promo video on that too. I had a group of kids. They was live though. They did the Chanel. They like dubbed the Chanel logo and put on all their clothes and shoes and stuff. It was so cute. But you know they did it though. They was thriving in their business. Like it's not that hard.
We didn't call them. Where are they now? How old are they?
Like maybe 10 now. Like
Oh, they were tinies back then.
It was like between 10 and 16. The whole group.
Okay, my son got a business. He breed guinea pigs. He's 2, and he's a guinea pig breeder, and he sells his guinea pigs, and he does his little brand ambassador stuff, but he's a guinea pig breeder. It's not too hard to give your kid a business, and even if like it's about consistency, and I can trust them things, go have some babies. But yeah, it's just about stepping on it and making sure they stay consistent. What would you say are some do's and don'ts about getting a loan for your business?
The do's about getting a loan is like being ready to pay it back. It don't matter if it's $5 or if it's
Yeah,
500,000.
know that you have to pay it back.
Yeah.
Too many people sign the paper and be like,
right, just being all cute and just be all like, oh yeah, I don't have to pay it back. And just
bring them
the
guns.
money.
Like, chill.
Then they just buy anything for they mama's house, their grandma house, their grandma basement. Shoot.
So don't tell grandma I got a loan.
They gonna find out why you keep bringing all them PlayStations in the house. Why you bringing?
See,
all
that's
the
just because
TVs?
you want some wrong stuff, and she can just be proud from a distance. People do talk a little too much. You feel me?
They be
Just-
showing off too
They go
much.
see you hiring people. They go see the trucks coming in. You rushing your end
Seeing that
goal.
foreign car that you just bought.
The seed you plant today is not gonna feed you tomorrow.
It's not.
It's not gonna feed you the next day. Maybe like at the end of the week, that seed that you planted last week might feed you. Don't be trying to dig your plants up too early. Like, that's crazy.
You gotta really let it grow. You gotta really let it ripen.
You so busy trying to eat off plants that's not growing yet. You forgot to water your seeds.
That'd be another thing. You need to stop focusing on like your seeds that you just planted. Once you watered it, let God do his thing. Let him rain when he need to rain. Plant more seeds. Plant more seeds. Plant more foundations.
Plant more seeds.
Especially
That's
the
the word today.
foundations. Some of
Plant
y'all
more
don't
seeds.
even plant the foundations.
Stay consistent. Water your plot. Worry about your plot.
And just
We're going there. We gardeners now.
don't worry about somebody else coming to, rake up your own garden. That's your garden, not their garden. You want it to be their garden? It's gonna be their
Invest
garden.
in them. For them to be that, for that to be their garden. You talk about you want it to be, it's gonna be their garden.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. People that act like your business is their business. I express this all the time, like, yeah, I do a podcast, but my opinions are yours. I know how to represent a client, You feel me? Like, the weather lady do not own the news station. The weather lady do not own the news
And
station.
trust me,
She is
can be
hired.
fired the day of too. For
She's
messing up.
hired to read you that news, okay? It's okay to put somebody in charge of your plot if you feel like you can't be tentative enough to it. If you got too many plots all over the place, you got to be here, you got to be there. Don't be afraid to hire somebody to carefully watch that for you. Like, come on, hire managers, delegate. We need to learn how to delegate. That's all. It's okay to pass the torch. Properly train those people around you. There's not enough mentoring going on in our community. And I hate that for us, you know?
And when there is, like, y'all don't actually listen to the right parts. Y'all just be so worried about showing up and getting the free money. Oh yeah, money will come, money will come. But when is it gonna come?
Like, bro, somebody spitting wisdom to you. Somebody cares enough about you. Somebody sees a light in you that they are wasting their effing time to spit you knowledge, and you cry, me, depression all day about it.
And then
like,
they give you opportunities, and then you just choke. They give you multiple opportunities, and then you choke
if
again.
you're watching this now and you over the age of 20, please find you a senior to adopt. And touch that youth, please.
You don't have to actually run a business.
Not adopt.
You can just be working.
Just be like, hey, what you need? What are you doing? Where are you going?
You can just work for that person that you trust. Like, some of y'all aren't actually meant to lead. Some of y'all are actually just meant to be the hands, the shoulders, the arms, whatever.
But that's okay. Shoot, find you a career path that you actually care about.
Mm-hmm. You can be
We're 2022. People do what they love.
You can be a business manager working for, the high tier rapper about to come up.
Dreaming for them. I'm like, with this background, we're talking our kids. Oh my gosh.
That's what this is all about, y'all. Like, the handshakes, the deals being made, knowing who to actually be in the same room with. It'd be a lie. Some of y'all be trying to open too many doors, knowing that those doors are locked for a reason. But that's a different conversation.
Know when to bring people with you.
Yeah. Those people be tearing you down.
Know when to bring people with you. If your foot barely in the door, what are you doing trying to pry it open for the next? Like, what
know who to bring, please.
Please know who to bring. People that don't respect your brand, people that don't care about you, people that are like they want your spot, like weird stuff. Those people don't want you to succeed. You prying the door open for people that are envious of everything that you do. Why? Like, you prying the door open for people that's not gonna make sure that you're where you're supposed to be. You prying the door open for people that's not gonna wake you up when they know it's money on the table. Like, that's crazy to me. Most people have at least 10 people that they need to cut off and just never talk to ever again. Honestly.
Or at least only hit them up when it's a happy belated. That'd be about it.
Sorry I missed it.
Right. Unfortunately, like, people been telling us all the time. And yes, they work 9 to 5s, but they know, that person trying to get up got somebody on their right arm or their left arm trying to bring them down. Whole crabs in the bucket story going on. They don't even know it.
Scrubs.
They chilling in your rinky-dink car that you using as a tax write-off, talking smack about you.
Even and then it's crazy because I don't know. That's one of the moments where you gotta ask your mama. Don't nobody identify scrubs and people that need to be out your life like your mama. That's crazy. To a certain extent, they just be hating mamas. But at the same time, they be speaking facts because don't nobody love you like your mom or whatever. So of course they want you to be with people that care so much about you. Like, bro, I know, like, if my daughter out there doing her crazy, foolish, regular stuff, then you gonna make sure she get home safe,
Right.
Same with your business. Like, dang, you bringing people with you that'll come back and try to steal your opportunity. You bringing people with you that'll steal $20 from you after you get a loan. You feel me? You bringing people with you that just...
Or actually, they be patting your pockets, trying to count, your pockets.
Like, you got all that money. Why didn't you take us to Kabuto? Mm-hmm. Like, all that money while we had the McDonald's.
Hey, let's party. Let's get that bubbly. It's like, hold on, that money's for next week.
I'm buying suits. Don't do that. Y'all want Pellies, I want suits, okay?
Y'all want suits, y'all want food, y'all want the bubbly, y'all want the chains.
Speaking of business, though, shout out to Cincinnati for our BET Awards that just passed.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Okay. So you know how the whole city was just upset because it was the nominations. I thought that was the actual awards, but it was the nominations for the awards or whatever.
Okay.
But the actual award ceremony for like Cincinnati Best, I don't know the name, was just this past weekend. I saw some of my favorites win a lot of stuff like Bew, Makeup Artist of the Year, Chef Nim. Chef of the Year, visuals by Al. Whew, I didn't even know he was from Cincinnati. Big name, go. He actually won Videographer of the Year or something like that.
Nice.
You know, like stuff like that. Yeah.
I
So
was seeing
yeah,
that
a lot
he
of
was
us
on
are
YouTube.
stepping on our business. And I hope y'all got that PPP money. And if y'all did, then it's showing. Okay, that's how you use your shit, by
If you're
stepping
not,
on your brand.
You really gotta, uplift your brand. Sometimes by yourself. Unfortunately, it might look like you run around like a chicken with his head cut off for like a few moments, but once that
You just
moment
get stuff
comes up,
together,
right.
and delegating things is hard, to just take your hands off something. And like I was saying, knowing who to bring with you and to entrust that, like, yeah, you respect me, you respect my brand. It's not about sunning your friends or nothing like that. Like, people's feelings be too involved in it. We all after the same check. Why do you feel like just because I have motion and I'm trying to get us all moving that I'm sunning you, bruh? I'm trying to delegate so we can all take off. That'd be the problem, like you were saying, crabs in a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dang, why can't I lean on you?
It'd be a lot.
Dang, I can't lean on you. I'm not throwing too much on your back. I'm not doing all this other stuff. I just want to lean on you so we can do this and then go here. Okay?
But they're too focused on trying to get up by doing nothing. And then they wonder why like they fall so hard. Just so hard.
And as far as those people that, the scrubs, it's like, nah, I quit. But as far as those people that are seeing like, oh, your partner with motion, oh, he's a business owner, he's doing this, he's doing that, please know how to support your friends.
It's not that hard.
Just because it's not happening to you doesn't mean that you can't be proud of them.
A simple
Like,
share.
everything isn't always about you, and that's okay. Supporting others is a flex. I don't hate myself so much I can't support you. That really be what it is. Like, dang, I hate myself that much that I can't support the next person.
Oh, man.
Like, just because
Sister
you're not
Braids too.
glowing right now doesn't mean that you will never glow.
Sister Braids too. I can't share because then she gonna take my. No. You know how many people make movies and music around me? And you know how many people I would love to send them to when I can't, record all those people and all that? Like, I literally got, one guy right now just mixing and mastering the podcast. Got his own studio. I have a studio. He has his own studio. And I still want to be like, hey, get this dude,
Call his number.
But, a lot of people don't think of it that way. Everybody
during
thinks of
the
everything as a competition. And there's enough money everywhere.
There's money everywhere.
Yeah, there's enough
and
money
if y'all are doing it right, if you are helping me execute, guess what? That's bringing light to you. That's bringing light to your business. Just because I'm worried about me right now and I'm making sure that my foundation is solid doesn't mean that the leaning is not helping you. What?
The leaning is definitely
The
happening.
leaning would help you, of course.
The client's gonna come back and
People
forth.
be so worried about the end result. And they forget that you have to take steps to get there. The steps that you take to get there, you don't just automatically end up at the top of the totem pole. Take the proper steps.
Your quality don't always get all the way up to that top tier
Build
either.
yourself.
Unfortunately, it took a while for me to finally get.
And if you're
strings like
lucky
this.
enough to have someone to lean on, lean with, do it. And don't think it as, oh, I'm trying to take this person's spot eventually. Don't move shiesty like that, because guess what? You think I can't find another. Like, right hands are dimes a dozen. You feel me? Like, what? Delegate? Now you cut out the business and you just a friend. And when it
Like
could
that.
have all been kept in the business.
It'd be a lot. But, just like we said, like,
I don't know. I love paying my friends.
of course. Share
Like,
them around.
what?
Just
you
share
selling
the
bottles?
music.
What?
Just share
oh,
the
you got
video.
the what? What? I want to share your stuff. What? You
It's
doing
not
what?
that hard.
Buy the ticket for the
Y'all do it
where?
for J. Cole, y'all do it for Rihanna, y'all do it for, Kanye. Like, how many times we mentioned Kanye, like, this season?
A lot.
Like, a lot.
I love Kanye.
Like,
I voted for him. I know I wasted my vote that year. But
so,
Kanye,
if-
support you.
If we can easily like share all these celebrities that don't even need our actual attention right now, you know, why can't we show our friends like that?
But we need to change the energy, you know? Because so many people are so worried about getting the money and flexing. Tell a nigga how you got there. What? Would you so mad at another person to have what you got, moving the same way you got, and they're not gonna be the same to you or something? Like, bro, come on now.
They hate hearing.
Who you want to be at the top with?
They hate hearing the words blood, sweat, tears, prayer, patience. They hate hearing those 5 words.
Patience.
Patience.
That last one got me.
Yeah. Who got patience to make a
Somebody
meal?
else is going.
I'm gonna make a meal tomorrow. Oh, hey, how many calls do you get from your friends, from your family members? Like, hey, good, I got this get rich quick scheme. We can make $1 million tomorrow. Like, and did you get that $1 million?
You probably get more of them calls than me.
Like,
Cause they know I be doing stuff. What? Hey, I done gotten to. Friends are weird as far as businesses, and I'm happy to be blessed with like a calm, forgiving spirit. Yeah, I'm gonna blow up in your effing face, but when you come back. Don't be scared. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be real cool after that. But I've had friends steal my business, put an LCC on it with her. Like, you gonna steal my business? Dang, it's a school project.
all she
Like,
did
this
was
shit
sell
crazy.
rubber gloves, y'all. And then like her friend just put her logo on the rubber gloves. Where are we going to?
Just a lot. So I don't know. People be real crazy when it comes to the business stuff, you know, because like that get rich quick scheme. You thinking that you spit in businesses? Yeah, we're a think tank. We're all working together. Get that stuff in writing. We're not kids. Even kids got businesses. Don't let my son steal your business.
How many
Come
times
on.
have you written down like all your ideas?
Your name should be copyrighted. Your address should be copyrighted. Your hair, your look, your brand, your number, your email, your everything should be copyrighted.
How many times did y'all like get in a whole smoke circle and was like, we should definitely do this? Y'all wake up the next morning, or sorry, only one person wake up the next morning, like y'all like.
Now you and your people's doing my thing. I don't even know. Like, you gotta stay away from the people that are like that. Like, every time they meet somebody, now you do what they do. Like, why you business hopping, stealing everybody business? Like, come on now. It's okay to be unmotivated. If you unmotivated, sit still.
Oh my gosh. And then the last thing I want to talk about real quick. I love it. And I hate it at the same time. And I'm saying this as I am running the program as we speak, the podcast.
What's up?
Just everybody thought that they could start a podcast.
And that's okay. People be funny. I want to watch y'all eat something.
For like 2 seconds. After that, I'm done.
If you eating, I'll watch it.
Some of y'all really need to understand like what y'all was actually trying to do. I understand everybody wants
Just
to
be
go live.
consistent.
Like especially now, Facebook is paying people to go live right now.
I don't even want to talk about that because they've been paying me, you feel me? But it's like, now that everybody else getting paid, now I'm not really getting paid no more. Like, then y'all not even that funny. But then, here we go with this again. Y'all not knowing how to support people. Now that people know that everybody is getting paid from Facebook, now it's like, I ain't even gonna like her status. This bitch getting paid for this. I'm not gonna share this.
Status.
She's gonna get paid for that. I'm gonna steal this and then I'm gonna post it, and now none of us get paid for it because it's saturated in the timeline. Be original. Why y'all struggle so hard at being original? Like, what's the problem?
They weren't trying to be original. They were just trying to ride the wave real quick. It's all about
This is
riding the
another thing
wave.
about the businesses. Maybe more businesses will stay put if you are original in your own skin and ideas and thoughts, you know? Pushing what TT wanted to do when you not TT is not gonna work for you. You feel me? You need TT telling you what to do.
Definitely.
Invest in TT.
They don't want to invest in TT.
You want to steal TT idea.
They want to.
Because that sound pretty good. Well, invest in TT. Get a team around TT. Now you own TT. You ain't even think about it. Like, you can replace TT in 10 years.
No.
Like, bro, you just bought TT.
They just wanted to ride TT's wave real
Bro,
quick.
I'll copyright TT so fast.
Do the same jokes TT did, the same lies TT did, wake up, go sleep same way TT did. Oh my gosh. The same status as TT did. All that. Just
Pandemic business.
pandemic business, pandemic podcast, pandemic
Do you feel like
shoes.
people got weird after they were in the house too long?
Definitely. A lot of people was already antisocial, but
I mean, I was already weird.
happily like promoting the anti-socialness. Oh, 6 feet, 6 feet. COVID been over. 6 feet, 6 feet.
I love that. I love that.
People wearing
Sometimes I
masks,
put on a mask just so people just stay away.
so they don't see you like having that.
Actually, I'm
creepy
a ski
smile.
mask person anyway. If I'm having a bad hair day, I'll wear a ski mask ASAP. Cause like, just lashes.
I did enjoy wearing my scarves in public though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes, yes.
Everybody's like, "Hey, why you wearing that scarf?"
Security blanket.
Like, cuz I don't feel like doing my hair today.
Can't be
so.
an ugly doorknob.
But you know, like all those same people that like wear face masks and all that in public, they on TikTok, they on Facebook right now doing the busted challenge. So, just say,
I want to see you do the busted challenge.
you want to see me do the busted challenge?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, y'all want to see me get glammed up?
Oh, damn! You know, whole shebang! I was just thinking like, they ain't got us let but you trying to what? What color wig y'all want to put him in? Somebody call fast.
I don't need a wig. I got enough hair.
Do it for the vine. You ain't gonna do it.
30 inches.
Do it for the vine. This is business, y'all. What? You could have got a PPP wig just for work.
I got enough.
That would have still been fresh because he would only wear it at work.
I am outgrowing my studio. I need a bigger studio, y'all. Like, I was about to buy a tablet too. Got new Xboxes.
We need to hire
new shelves.
two interns, one assistant, 2 interns.
I had an intern during the COVID, like legit started the COVID. I had a college
So, okay,
intern.
what else would you have done with your PPP loan?
I probably would just
Pay
buy
me more.
toys. No, I'll pay you more when we get more views.
No, I'm talking about the PPP.
You gonna get paid more regardless. You know, we still going, we still rising.
Whatever, that's my business though. Y'all chill. Don't be pocket counting me. Ain't go audit right now.
Y'all need to worry about how much you getting paid. Y'all just need to know she getting paid. Y'all need to know that the show running.
I'm happy.
And I'm happy that the show is running. I'm happy that people are listening. I'm happy that people are tuning in. Like, we didn't even get on video
We do
on
appreciate
Spotify
you guys.
until like August.
Ooh, we gonna do a game show. We gonna give out some money. Okay.
Always.
Yes, we haven't did a game show in a while.
We have it.
Talk about consistency.
Man. Because I'm trying to get, back into the philosophy. There were times where I felt that our conversations were too easy and people were still scared to talk.
Yeah. Do you think I bully people?
Nah. I don't think, like, the conversations that we have is even actually bullying. Like, these are really tough conversations to have.
I'm opinionated and I got over my my little bias that I had for tall and sexies during game shows. So now that I'm gonna be unbiased during game shows. Or you just don't invite no more tall and sexies.
I'm inviting whoever wants the money and whoever
Okay.
got, like, the actual, like,
Okay, if you
profession that
tall
we
and
need.
sexy, you want some money, we gonna be having a game show
It is still-
coming soon.
For those who are like starting their business this year, like, and you're going strong, like keep going strong. When you get that dry spell, know when to actually invest more in that dry spell. Know when to actually freeze on that investment on your dry spell. Just because you got that dry spell does not mean your business is done.
No, just because you're getting money, just because you're at a peak, just because you just got that loan, doesn't mean that your business is good.
Doesn't mean your business is booming either.
That doesn't mean your business is booming.
Like, everybody thinks like, oh my God, it's like I just made like 5,000 last week. That's gonna be 5,000 for 5 months. You don't know that.
Hustle every day like you broke.
For real.
What? And then we gonna be looking at your commercial at the Super Bowl. Like,
We're gonna be asking y'all for sponsorships. Like,
yeah. And we do paid sponsorships over here. If you guys want your stuff on a banner, if you guys want your stuff to be said during our live broadcast or on our Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, Anchor, what ifs.
we don't mind supporting people. We really don't.
We don't.
Our guest speakers who got on our show, most of them ran a business.
Be like, plug yourself.
Yeah. We'd be like, hey, let everybody know what you do. We don't care. We got them on here because they have a profession. That was the whole reason why we got them on here. Philosophy does not simply mean we're asking why to everything. Sometimes it just means we need the right people to have the specific answers that y'all need to hear for the questions that we ask. And sometimes we might disagree with the answers too. It just happens. But as far as we understand, they know what they're talking about because they do that life. And all our people that have been on our show, they do that life and they own that business. So you want to get on our show, you got to do that business. It ain't got to be booming. It ain't got to be completely successful. It's got to be running. But, you know.
Excuse me.
Even still.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Okay.
Even still, even if you just work at McDonald's, even if you just work at, what is it, Foot Locker? If you work at Burlington, I'm just thinking of some place, some low-end place.
Work.
Yeah. Even if you work at Dunkin' Donuts, even if you work in a
we don't work places.
Sorry, don't say people working for anybody else. No.
You forget the whole world is where people work. Like the gas station.
The gas station. I will still talk to you on my podcast. Like, for whatever reason I need you. Like, I'm going to call for you. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to actually own a business to be on the show either. You really don't. You just have to know what you're talking about. You have to prove to me how you know what you're talking about. That's all we need.
Or just respond without going psycho. I know y'all seen some psycho episodes.
Yeah.
Don't be those guys.
Please.
No.
We're doing our best to, like,
Weird out the psycho.
Yeah. We slip up sometimes.
We need an assistant, bro. Make sure we don't bring no psychos.
Yes, please. I would love to hire a co-producer. Either way, you know.
So we need an assistant, and you could move up.
Something you want to do, you know, let us know. But, you know, all those people going strong. Keep going strong.
But once again, thank you guys for joining us for CT Time. My name is Aziza Red, and I'm here with the beautiful Ray. And just on a final note, I would just like to say, just stay consistent. Water your plot. And once again, the seed that you plant today might not feed you tomorrow. And that's okay.
Or next week.
Just keep watering it. Don't give up. Peace, y'all.
Peace.